Coming up on MHS1, we catch up with a former Lion.
We take a walk with McKinney's crew of Barkus.
And we go shopping on the square.
And it's all coming up on MHS1.
Good morning, McKinney High School. I'm Sarah Appleby.
And I'm Noe Garcia, and you're watching MHS1. If you are ever looking for a fair trade gift, this might be the place for you. Here's Jacob Driggs, Andrew Judd, and Grant Holland with more.
If you're interested in unique products from around the world, you can find them at Fair and Square Imports.
Me personally, I've always been fascinated with different cultures, and I always wanted to open up my own business. And I wanted to do it in a way that enabled people to help themselves out of poverty. Not just giving people aid, but giving them the tools to break cycles of dependency all around the world.
It helps the other people in the other countries because it gives them a viable source of income. As opposed to receiving aid, they're able to earn the money for themselves and pass their trades and their crafts on to future generations that see that as economically viable.
The different artisans that they had literally nothing until they had different opportunities through fair trade to learn different crafts and skills that they previously didn't have, and to see the progression from when they're just making products to now they own their own businesses and have financial security for them and their families.
So these are our Seiko sandals. They're really popular. Basically, you just buy a sole, which is a leather sole, and then you're able to pick out whichever strap you'd like, and you can strap it up on your feet. And it's a really neat organization out of Uganda that basically helps young women that really don't have a lot of opportunities.
I'm a huge fan of some of the weird stuff, like all different cards and stationery made out of elephant dung.
Probably our best seller is our jewelry. We have hundreds of different options of earrings and bracelets. But some other things that people wouldn't necessarily think of is we have these peace wreaths that are very popular, and our scarves are really popular. People are looking for unique finds, and they can always find that here.
This has been Grant Holland, Jacob Driggs, and Andrew Judd reporting for MHS1.
Politics can be so confusing these days. Here's Jessup Town with a look at one possible solution.
Ben & Jerry's, normally known for their sweet treats, is now taking an interest in politics.
Get the dough out of politics is one of the first movements against the Supreme Court decision involving Citizens United
versus the Federal Election Commission. Was a ruling in which the Supreme Court said that private corporations and labor unions and interest groups can spend as much money as they want on election-related ads.
The ultimate goal is to pass an amendment to put a spending cap on how much corporations can spend on elections.
Many students expressed their distaste for the consequences of the court's decision.
The Citizens United decision kind of infringes upon the First Amendment rights of the citizens because it grants those with an inordinate amount of wealth a greater amount of power than those that don't necessarily have as much wealth. So it focuses less on the democratic aspect of politics.
In order to spread the word, a stamping station was implemented to send a strong message. In addition, customers can also sign their name and send a card directly to their congressman. So, what can we learn from this?
Blame negative ads on this ruling, potentially.
This has been Jessup Town reporting for MHS1.
Hey Sarah, have you gotten your fine arts credit yet?
Nope.
Well, AP Art History is definitely an option. Here's Eli and Christian with more.
Teachers have been trying to bring a class back into curriculum for years, and it is being put in as an option for next year. This class is AP Art History, but what is it?
AP Art History, where the art is, writing about the papers, where it came from, why it is the way it's made, different things about the artists.
It's either going to be like really, really hard, I think, or really, really easy, but overall I think it's going to be a really fun class because I kind of find these types of things really interesting.
Miss Mitchell has stepped up to teach AP Art History next year, along with her other art classes.
Because I have the most extensive background in art history, and because I studied and took a 30-hour course 4 years ago to teach AP Art History.
It's hard. I don't think that they should take it because they think it's going to be easy. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of memorization, just like any other history. If you love history, then you need to take it.
If there are any questions about AP Art History, go to D105 or D118 or ask your counselor about signing up. And remember that you must take World History as a prerequisite. This has been Christian Schneider and Eli J. reporting for MHS1.
Too much trash in here, time to pick it up. Paper and plastic, you can recycle it. Why you gotta let a man, it ain't cool, making us look dirty at McKinney High School. You can pick it up, man, don't get lazy. It's over here, it's getting kinda hazy. Step 1, gather all your trash. If you need to, you can make a stash. Step 2, gather it in your hand, then take it over to the trash can. Too much trash in here, time to pick it up. Paper and plastic, you can recycle it. Step 3, just dunk it in, right inside that big trash can. Step 4, be proud of yourself, even though you don't got a trophy for your shelf. Too much trash in here, time to pick it up. Paper and plastic, you can recycle it.
Now here's Emily Brightman with sports.
Thanks, guys. The soccer teams play Allen tonight. The girls are away and the boys are at home. Here's Mallory, Hannah, and Ben with more on the girls' season so far.
This past Tuesday, the Lionettes soccer team took on Plano West and fell short in the last 30 seconds, 1-0.
It was a really good game. You know, we had to play them tough because they were the state champs, and we knew that it was going to be a tough game, and it was really disappointing to get scored on the last 20 seconds and lose.
We didn't play our best, but I mean, we fought hard.
For 79 minutes and 32 seconds, we hold on to our tie, and we were trying to steal a point out of a wonderful team. And unfortunately, we made a mistake in the back, and of course we lost 1-0.
Although the girls had a rough game, they remain optimistic about the rest of the season.
I see us going pretty good in districts. I think we can stay in the top 4 and make playoffs, and we're doing really well.
I think we will probably, if we don't win out, we definitely won't lose, I don't think, because just looking good.
But our girls have met the challenge this year playing in 5A. We expect to make the playoffs. I know that it's going to be tough, but we're going to try to win every single game. So far, all games have been decided by 1 goal. So it's really about who does everything on the field the correct way, and hopefully we are.
They play tonight at 7:30 in Allen. Go out and support your Lionettes. This has been Ben Tatum, Mallory Hauser, and Hannah Fisher reporting for MHS1.
Hey, I'm Ty. I play for the McKinney ice hockey team. And this, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how to say it. just freestyle it. Okay. Well, we got a hockey game against Allen. We're ripping out their talons. School them like Mr. McFadden. This is our time. They some has-beens. Tuesday at 7 o'clock in Craig Ranch, right down the block. Leave your wallet, it's free admission for the upperclassmen and the fish. No reason for you to miss, because a playoff spot is what we're trying to clinch. Already beat them once this year, only sport that did, I might add, but you wouldn't know because you weren't here. You're missing out, and it makes me sad. Last chance for you to come out and help us sway the outcome. Let Allen see what we're about with Lion Nation surrounding them. Boom! Yes! Right? So, Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Playing Allen, last home game, need their support, come on out, I'll see you there. How's that? Yeah? That's sweet.
The softball girls are in a tournament at South Lake Carroll. That's all for sports. Now back to you.
Thanks, Emily. Hey, Noe, do you like dogs?
I'm more of a cat person myself.
Well, Crew of Barkus might just change your mind about that. Here's Luke Lauterbach with the story.
On Sunday, February the 10th, dog lovers all over the city gathered for McKinney's 11th annual Crew of Barkus parade to show off their furry friends. Dogs from small to large were welcomed at this playful event.
What we had today was a dog parade for Mardi Gras, and we call ourselves the Artistic Crew of Barkus. We patterned ourselves after the legendary Mr. Crew of Barkus in New Orleans that has the dog parade every year, and we started it in 2003, and we just decided why not bring Mardi Gras to McKinney.
Special guests included Puppy Peter Pan, the Lone Canine Ranger, and Captain America himself.
Oh, looking at all the costumes of the dogs and just watching how they're getting along. And
people are so creative on how they decorate their dog and get ready for the parade.
This fun-filled parade really displayed an owner's creativity.
When we started in 2003, we didn't have a theme. We were just trying to get the idea of bringing Mardi Gras to McKinney. So we dressed up in purple, green, and gold and threw beads. And it was like, okay, we got to get them to do Mardi Gras and get the whole thing. About 4 years into it, we decided to do a theme, which is actually what they do in New Orleans. Each year they have a theme. And our very first theme was Barkus Goes to Hollywood. And so we had a movie theme. Then the next year we had a rock and roll theme. This year it was from comics to cartoons, Barkus Gets Animated, a tribute to the characters that tickle our funny bone.
Along with the parade, Crew of Barkus consisted of many pet adoptions, cheerful stores, top-of-the-line costumes, designer doghouses, and many new friends. But at the end of the day, everyone just needed to lay down and relax. This has been Luke Lauterbach reporting for MHS1.
The cake stand in downtown McKinney has become a popular place to get delicious cakes for any occasion. Here's Violet, Noe, and Cole to tell you more.
Downtown McKinney has a multitude of local businesses. The cake stand definitely sticks out due to the influx of creativity in the establishment.
The cake stand started with women who love to create, love to be artistic, and bake at the same time. And when the two come together, then we provide something that's excellent to eat and lovely to look at.
For nearly 9 years, this McKinney staple has been producing quality cakes and pastries for any kind of celebration.
We down here at the historic square of McKinney enjoy the beauty of our surroundings and providing a business that's a little bit unique, a little bit custom, to draw people into the McKinney area from all over the Dallas Metroplex. And we hope that they find something a little bit different, very high quality, I think is everyone's standard down here, to give good service and a product that people will want to come back for. We specialize in wedding cakes, of course groom's cakes, and party cakes of all occasions. People will come for their anniversaries, their babies' showers, their birthdays, baptisms. There isn't any cake occasion that we haven't handled, and our customers are always coming up with interesting, creative ideas for us to do.
This has been Cole Murray, Violet Carrera, and Noe Garcia reporting for MHS1. Well, that's all we have for you today.
For more news, visit mainstreamnews.com.
And remember, if it's news
and it's at McKinney High School,
it's MHS1.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake. Never gonna give